Using completing the square to solve a quadratic equation. 3n squared plus 12n plus 1 equals 0. The equation is in standard form. Make the coefficient of n squared 1 by dividing. In this case, you're going to divide everything by 3. You end up with n squared plus 4n plus 1/3 equals 0. Next, subtract c to the other side. You have n squared plus 4n equals negative 1/3. Take b, in this case 4, and divide by 2. You end up with 4 divided by 2 equals 2. Then square it and add to both sides. 2 squared equals 4. So you end up with n squared plus 4n plus 4 equals negative 1/3 plus 4. Get a common denominator, so 4 is 12 thirds. 12 thirds plus negative 1/3 is 11 thirds. The n squared plus 4n plus 4 is now a perfect square trinomial. Factor. The trinomial ends up in the form the quantity of n plus 2 squared equals 11 thirds. Take the square root of both sides. You end up with n plus 2 equals the square root of 11 thirds. You want to rationalize the denominator. You don't want radical 3 in the denominator. So I'm going to multiply top and bottom by radical 3. Taking the square root, you end up with the positive and the negative. So n plus 2 equals plus or minus the square root of 33 divided by 3. Subtract 2 to the other side, and you have your final answer.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.